guys, this is Saurabh. In today's video, we are working on a new Mahindra Thar. We did this car a couple of weeks ago, but we are bringing you this video from our home to help you pass the time during this lockdown. I'll urge you all to stay home and stay safe and continue watching the video. Here we start with assessing the general condition of the car. Though being just 3 months old, this car already has a lot of mineral deposits in the logos. Looks like the car is being used for the intended purpose, that is off-roading. So you can see that there is plenty of brake dust in the rims. The fender lining as well as the wheels are holding on to a lot of dirt. The floorboard as well as the plastic trim is already looking dull and faded. Surprisingly, the condition of the engine bay belies the age of the vehicle. As always, we are starting off this detail with the wheels and wheel wells. I start with pre-rinsing this area to remove as much of the loose dirt as possible. Then I liberally spray the wheel cleaner and allow it to dwell for some time to help break down the brake dust and the road grime. The tires then get a heavy scrubbing with a stiff bristle brush. This helps in breaking down the stubborn dirt that is holding on to the tires. Once the tires are clean, then we move our attention to the rims. We use soft brushes to access the areas around the lug nuts, spokes, calipers and other parts of the wheel face. Next, we pay our attention to the wheel barrel. We take a wheel brush and gently work it in the area between the spokes to remove any traces of brake dust that are remaining. Once the wheel is cleaned thoroughly inside out, we give it a final rinse from top to bottom. Next, we move on to the engine bay. We carefully rinse the loose dirt using the washer at a low pressure setting. Then we liberally spray degreaser, dilute it in the ratio of 1:5 and allow it to dwell for some time to help break down all the grease and dirt. Agitation with suitable brushes helps break down all the stubborn deposit. Viewers might be concerned on seeing water being sprayed in the engine compartment, but rest assured, this is absolutely safe. All electrical connectors in modern cars are waterproofed and we take care to use the bare minimum amount of water at a low pressure setting. We use different brushes to access all parts of the engine compartment. Once all parts are cleaned to our satisfaction, we give a final rinse and the engine bay is complete. This car had another challenge for us in the form of a fabric soft top. The soft top was holding on to a lot of dirt and required special attention. We soaked the soft top thoroughly with our fabric cleaner and then used a cloth brush to give it a thorough scrubbing. Once the top was complete, we started with the top wash. We gave a thorough pre-rinse to the car to remove all the loose dirt from the surface and then used foam to soak up the vehicle. Our aim here is to wash away as much potentially abrasive dirt as possible. Snow foam is a great way to soften and dislodge the surface dirt. It makes the contact wash far more safe and effective. On closer examination, we realized that the logos were not holding on to mineral deposits. In fact, it was embedded dirt that was giving the logos that appearance. We used a degreaser and soft bristle brush to clean the logos and use the same combination to work around the areas around the window lines. On the black plastic trim, we used a special plastic cleaner and a slightly stiffer brush to work the cleaner into the texture to remove all the embedded dirt. Once we have decontaminated all the hard to clean areas, we start with our contact wash. The contact wash is done using a pH neutral shampoo and a soft microfiber wash mitt. The whole purpose of decontamination is to get the paint as clean and bare as possible. We use gentle strokes to dislodge the stubborn particles that might still be clinging onto the surface. In case we come across a stubborn stain, then we will use a chemical cleaner to remove it rather than using physical force. The contact wash also removes any previous wax or sealant that might be there on the surface. The foam wash and the contact wash loosen the dirt that is embedded onto the surface, but it is this final rinse which helps in removing it altogether. If you have enjoyed the video so far, then please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification icon so that you never miss a fresh upload. Once the rinse is complete, we use a soft microfiber cloth to dry off the vehicle. We use a leaf blower to blow out the standing water from any crevices and from the engine bay as well as the wheels. Once the decontamination is over, we do a final examination of the vehicle. During this examination, we came across slightly deeper scratches on the hood. These were addressed via sanding using a 3000 grit sandpaper. This car was in fairly good condition and it did not have too much of marring or swirl marks, except for the scratches on the bonnet. Going by our methodology of using the least aggressive combination, we settled on IGL F2, which is a finishing polish, but it has diminishing abrasives, meaning it gives a good initial cut and leaves behind a very nice finish. We paired this polish with a medium cut pad and it gave us the desired result. Paint correction on this car wasn't easy, primarily because of the design of the car. There were a lot of areas where we could not run our polisher, and here we used a 3-inch pad to do the correction. Once we completed the first step, we cleaned up the whole car using isopropyl alcohol. This helps in removing all the remaining polishing oils. For the final finishing step, we used Carpro essence on a black finishing pad. This step enhances the gloss and prepares the base for the application of ceramic coatings. Here you can already see that the surface has become so reflective and you cannot see any signs of marring or swirl marks. It is absolutely imperative that we achieve a flawless finish before the application of ceramic coatings. Any defects left over at this time will be sealed in by the ceramic and will become a permanent fixture. Detailing, as the name suggests, is all about attention to detail. It requires tremendous amount of hard work and immense patience. That is the reason why it takes us 3 days to complete a vehicle. There are no shortcuts. While watching the video, it gives me immense pride when I see the perfect reflection and gloss even before the application of ceramic coating. The reflection of the sun in this clip shows that the finish is perfect. Once the finish is perfect, we start with the application of ceramic coating. Here we are using a Nano Graphene Coating from ArtDeShine. Nano Graphene Coating is basically a ceramic coating that has reduced graphene oxide added to it. This enhances its heat dissipation characteristics and is more suitable for hot countries like India. This coating is extremely slick, far slicker than regular ceramic coatings. This results in improved hydrophobicity and helps in preventing the dirt from sticking onto the surface of the vehicle. What this means is that water, dirt, grime do not stick to the vehicle and the vehicle becomes extremely easy to clean. These properties, coupled with its extreme scratch resistance and longevity, ensure that a vehicle keeps looking new for lots and lots of years. This vehicle came back to us 1 week after the coating was applied for a normal wash. You can check out the videos showing the hydrophobic effect on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Here you can see us applying trim coat on the black plastic trim. This coating is specially made for protecting the plastic trim against fading caused by the UV rays. In nearly 100% of the vehicles, the plastic trim is generally dull and faded. This coating will ensure that the trim keeps looking like new for the lifetime of the vehicle. Even in a new vehicle, there is a stark difference between the area that has been coated and where the coating is yet to be applied. This ceramic coating has another benefit, that being that the surface does not hold on to any dirt and the vehicle becomes extremely easy to clean. Here we are applying wheel coat on the wheels. This is a special heat-resistant ceramic coating designed specifically to prevent the hot brake dust from embedding itself into the surface of the rims. The same ceramic coating is applied on the wheel faces as well. We have a dedicated video on our channel that shows the decontamination process of the wheel along with application of ceramic coating. That video also explains the benefits of ceramic coating. Next step in the process is application of ceramic coating on the windscreen. Here we are using Glass Plus to remove any embedded contaminants from the surface of the windscreen. Our window coating has a life of about 1 to 1.5 years. This coating actually enhances the driving pleasure. The surface remains crystal clear, the scattering of light is minimized, and this enhances the safety, especially while driving during the night. The real benefit of this coating is seen when you're driving in the rain. The surface becomes so slick that water droplets do not stick to the surface. Even if you're driving without the windscreen wipers, the water will just flow along with the slipstream. Now that the work on the car is over, just sit back and enjoy the result of our hard labor.